Hey everyone, today we'll be looking at simulated texture. It's also known as implied texture. It's when we use the elements of art to trick the eye. We start off by using mark making, and you can see I'm going to be scribbling onto the paper, and then also the quality of line, the quality of the edge is really important here. So to simulate texture, I want to be using a mark that's going to be bumpy and show a bumpy surface, and I need to show an edge. I need the quality of line, of the contour line or the edge of the shape to be bumpy too, and the bumpy edge and the bumpy mark making create the illusion of texture. So I'm going to start off with the circle. I used a compass to make the circle. Then I identify my light source, where my light's coming from, and that's going to influence my value planes. Then I start working on my contour line, making sure that it's quite light near the edge that the light source is at, and then darker at the other side. But I'm also consciously making sure that this line is bumpy so that it will agree with the scribbling technique that I use later. And then I start working into my shadows with the scribbling technique. You can see my value planes there that I have identified. Here I'm working into the midtones, working into the light midtones, very lightly leaving spaces in between my marks. And that's what the bumpy surface looks like. I've dropped a cast shadow. You'll see the cast shadow is darker closest to the object that's casting it. So just to recap, simulated texture can be created by manipulating the edge of the shape, by making it bumpy in this case, and by choosing a mark making technique that will also show that it's bumpy. I hope you find this helpful. Cheers.